What are the expectations that men or boys are usually told? What are some of the hard questions that men are obligated to feel? Let me start again. In an African society, by one way or another, it is said that men should provide. So here's the question. Where is it written that men should provide? Is it in the Bible? Is it in the Quran? But have you ever asked yourself what these boys, these men, these fathers usually go through? In this particular video, I'll be briefly talking about the struggles men usually go through. I cannot cover all the basics, but I can touch on a few of them by just passing through. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this particular video. My name is Kunguru87. To some extent, we find ourselves in quarters or in places that we cannot even tell anyone. We find ourselves into situations we are afraid of even telling anyone. Why is this so? We go to our corners, we sit down, and we think, what will so and so say? What will so and so think about me? Men, there's some things that you just find yourself into by default. For example, financial responsibilities, family expectations, careers, where they're employed, or their businesses that they're doing, societal roles. Usually, men find themselves in a certain corner. It has been said time and again that it's only men who can meet. They don't know each other, they don't know each other's names, but they can converse for over 30 minutes without even knowing what this particular person, this particular man is doing, what kind of job they're attending to, what kind of business they're doing, what kind of family do they have, where is their home. Let me rephrase again. Women, on the other hand, when they meet, they'll introduce themselves. I'm so and so, my name is so and so, these are my kids, these are my what. Men rarely do that. In our social places, you've gone to watch some football match, some car racing, some safari rally. Men again find themselves in their own corners, quiet. Don't even talk about their families. Who said that we should keep quiet? When something happens to these men, you pat them on the back and tell them that, be strong, you're a man. You've lost your loved one, someone pats you on the back and tell you, be strong, you're a man. You've lost your job, someone tells you, be strong, you're a man. Do men have breaking points? Do men have feelings? When you cut their skin, will they also bleed the red blood? There's too much pressure. Study shows that the highest number of people who commit suicide are men. They've ended up taking the lives of their families and even taking their own life simply because the pressure is too much. Let's assume this is a bottle. If you pour water inside and it's a bottle and water reaches the brim, even this glass, it will pour out. When men decide to take a lot of pressure inside them, it will reach a point it starts pouring out. That's why most of them end up taking their own lives. For those who are watching this video for the first time, thank you very much for liking it, subscribing it, so that the same information can reach a wider range and scope of the community. Welcome once again. My name is Bull87. Men suffer in silence. They don't even want to look vulnerable. Most of the times, you even don't know what is going through their brains. You ask them, "You okay?" "Ah, they're okay." How's your family?" "Ah, they're good, they're doing good." There's a certain skit I saw the other day where a man had gone to a particular a conference, and he said that he was the smallest fish in that particular pond, and he had actually taken some loan somewhere for him to attend that particular conference. He's been sleeping in his car for 2 days. And so he asked the hosts who are there, what is it that he's doing wrong? And one of the hosts told him that, yes, you're a man. There's nothing that you're doing wrong. The only thing is that you're surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Surround yourself with the correct people, and you'll see the positive outcome. Within seconds, people started contributing money to him. I don't know, maybe some of you have seen that video. That was a man who was just speaking his mind out. He said that he was a small fish in a big pond, and he is true to his words. The other fish, the sharks, the whale came contributing for him $100, $200, $100, $50, $300. I don't know how it ended. What am I trying to say? Men suffer in silence because we don't want to look vulnerable. It's only a woman who will go and take debt in a shop, but not a man. When the houses have been swept by water or by the rains, by the floods, it's only a woman who will be seen in the TV screens, but not a man. Because we've been given that crown that we're not supposed to cry. We're not supposed to beg for help. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet, do not look at men and think they are lesser of human beings. There's a particular session that I attended. It's called Man Enough program, where men will speak, and trust me, in the next video I'll be sharing most of the stories that I came to hear. People are going through a lot. The boy child is really suffering, even in school. Boys are told they must perform well. They're told, how can a lady come and defeat you in class? People of the internet, in the next video, I'll be telling you the kind of stories that I picked. I'm sure most of you have even underwent that particular program. It was going by the name Man Enough program. For those who understand it, it's still going on in churches, in mosques, in temples. Thank you very much for waiting. Thank you very much for listening to this particular 10-minute video. This is just the introduction. check you out in the next one.